Y'all, I was never one of those people that went really hard for the Real Housewives of New York. In fact, I actually don't think I had ever watched a single episode before the reboot. And I think that's one of the main reasons why I'm giving the Real Housewives of New York reboot a full 10 out of 10. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Another level levitating, yeah. Bougie and I'm bossy and I get them dollars. On what I'm doing now.
It's Justin Diego back with another binge-worthy video, and today, for the first time, we have to talk about how Bravo fans have been dragging the problematic members of the Real Housewives of New York City cast for months now after a full season of mean girl energy that actually birthed an unexpected breakout star.
Who's it about, huh? I'm on another level.
Okay, I know. Y'all come to me for tea about our Atlanta girls, but I really like this RHONY reboot, and what the hell? I'm just gonna give it a try. First off, I just have to talk about how fresh and fun this season is. I think that Sai De Silva, Ubah Hassan, Erin Lichy, Jenna Lyons, Jessel, Taank, and Brynn Whitfield all brought something really fresh to the show. And even though they came with the drama, I appreciate that it was always so lighthearted, just the way we like it. It definitely helps that this cast was very, very diverse from the start, with 3 women of color and a whole lesbian cast member, and I feel like they're representing women from all over the world. And this really speaks to what New York City is, and I feel like the melting pot definitely gave what it was supposed to give. Now, I don't have time to do a real deep dive right now, but I'll just say that it has really been a journey choosing a favorite cast member and sticking beside her the full season, because the roles kept reversing and things definitely took a turn. At first, I started out really liking Erin and Ubah, but as most of y'all know, things went down and I never really saw either of them the same after that.
You're not gonna be wearing your glasses and not looking.
First of all, give me my glasses.
I am not. Guys?
That's not okay to scream in someone's face like that.
It's not.
It's not okay.
Okay, I know.
I'm so sick and tired of people not thinking of single girls.
I definitely felt like Ubah was definitely doing the most, but at the same time, I hate when people do that thing where they provoke a Black person and then act so scared and shook when we get a little bit heated. And it definitely gave Big Karen energy, and I was like, I don't like that.
It's like high school. Like, what are we doing?
And y'all, how in the hell did Jessel actually become the breakout star? The comments online have been taking me out, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Right now, we gotta talk about why fans have been slamming Erin and Sai so bad that I'm actually really starting to feel sorry for our little duo of villains.
It's disgusting, it's awful, and none of it should have happened.
Now that's bullying.
Okay, here's the thing. From the beginning, everybody knew that it was pretty clear that Jessel was gonna be the laughingstock of the entire season.
I'm not liking that.
Yeah, because from the start, these girls were calling Jessel everything but a child of God and dragging her about everything. But eventually, I feel like things took a turn as Jessel started to stand up for herself.
And it is mean girl
No one's
raining.
being a mean girl.
Yes, you
Jessel,
are.
you make
You
no
are.
sense when you
are.
speak.
And y'all, the way that Erin and Sai seem to want to personally break down Jessel's marriage was actually really sickening and so hard to watch.
You know, I'm kind of speechless, honestly, about the fact that you guys talked about my marriage in such a disgusting way.
Yeah, I was so happy that Jessel got into some things and started to call their asses out.
You watched the show, Erin.
I did.
Do you watch it with a blindfold over your face?
Yeah, I'm already gonna.
You insinuated my husband was cheating on me.
Oh, I was screaming at the TV like, yes, Jessel, eat them up, finally. It was giving Queen of the Season energy, and I'm telling you, Jessel hates. Oh, and speaking of eating them up, I think that this would actually be the perfect time to tell you guys about today's sponsor. Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian-approved, gourmet chef-prepared meals right to your doorstep. I spend so much time during the week working and trying to create videos, and I don't always feel like stopping and going to the grocery store and dealing with all that drama. So I am so grateful that Factor has been my new go-to lunch and dinner solution, allowing me to skip the food runs while still getting the flavor and nutrition quality that I need. This week, I received my box and I was so happy to heat that first meal up and see what it was given. And y'all, it came with these really tasty cold pressed juices that were really the icing on the cake. And y'all know the weather is changing right now, so it's the perfect time to go ahead and get Factor for the fall and enjoy eating well without the hassle. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals delivered to your door and ready in just 2 minutes. And I'm telling y'all, these meals are seasoned so good and it's really been a lifesaver for me. Now, don't tell nobody, but I think I'm about to start telling my friends that I have my very own personal chef at this point. And the best part is I was able to lock down a special offer for my binge watchers. So head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code BingeWorthy50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. Thank you so much, Factor, for sponsoring today's video. Okay, now let's get back to the tea. Y'all, there are so many Instagram pages that do such a great job covering the Real Housewives of New York, and Bravo and Botox is definitely at the very top of that list. Following this page has definitely helped me feel like I'm not just out here watching the show all by myself, and it makes the show 10 times funnier seeing what other binge watchers have to say. And y'all, I feel like Real Housewives of New York fans are just as outspoken as Real Housewives of Atlanta fans. And y'all know we be having a lot to say, and I feel like these fans, y'all really be cracking me up. Talking about Erin shares harrowing family news on the Real Housewives of New York, and Andy. Okay, I want to move on to something else. And another fan was definitely feeling petty, tweeting Sai while everyone else is crying with the dead face emojis. Before this fan was definitely stirring the pot, commenting, Sai's favorite thing to say is own it, and owns none of her behaviors. And y'all, Sai was really sitting here at the reunion, playing in our face, trying to rebrand and like sway our opinions, talking about she wants everybody to look at her as and feel happiness and positivity. Girl, please. And fans ate her up, tweeting, the delusion levels are off the charts with the crying face, or actually with the dead face emojis. Before another Jessel fan posted this video of them screaming, talking about happiness and positivity? Question mark, question mark. And if you watched the reunion, you already know about that weird moment where Erin and Sai actually turn on each other, and I felt like things got really awkward. With an Ubah fan tweeting, it's kind of great to see the two worst cast members turn on each other at the reunion. Before another fan responded, how many times did I have to hear Sai say that Jessel was lying? Question mark, question mark. Who the hell is lying now? They're not just lying to Jessel, they're lying to all of us, and it's so frustrating. And this tweet totally blew me because, girl, no! Talking about, Brynn, I'm begging you to please sleep with someone's husband next season for a storyline. And like, come on now. Come on. We're not throwing out our morals and values for a storyline. Are we? No. We're not doing that. No. Now, y'all know this was the first reunion for RHONY since the reboot, and I'm not gonna lie, the trailer definitely made me a little bit nervous, but I think that the reunion was actually kind of cute. We got to teach Ubah how to, work these things out, because I felt like she just kept interrupting everybody's package, trying to keep the fans from falling asleep, and I hollered every time.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
I think they should focus how you guys didn't want a Jenna in this show.
Who said that?
Who?
The three of you.
I'm trying to figure that out.
You said it? I don't know.
I didn't want Jenna on this show?
Huh?
What?
Yes.
What are you talking about? Okay.
I just couldn't really understand why Andy Cohen didn't take the bait when Ubah was trying to expose them for being fake ass bitches behind Jenna's back. But who knows, maybe he saved all of that tea for part 2. And I feel like y'all just gonna have to take my word for it about how good this reunion is and watch it for yourself and find out. But I will say that the weirdest thing about this reunion was watching Sai and Erin deny everything they did as villains this whole season as if it's not sitting there on tape. Y'all, and that thing was burning me up like Abby Lee. I was like, shut up, dingbat, listen.
Oh, I didn't, dingbat, listen.
Like, girls, did y'all not know how this was gonna work? You sat there and you clowned our good sis Jessel the whole season, and you definitely implied that her husband Pavitt was running the streets behind her back. And obviously, fans were gonna see it, and you did confessionals, you know, and double down on it. Like, girl, you can't lie about it at the reunion now.
I never said that.
Did she say it?
You did relay that information to me, and then I told her.
What are you talking about?
And it's so stupid. They be so mad and so serious, like, and just annoyed as hell because we not dumb. Literally, they thought that they were gonna be the queens of the season. And oh my God, they look so good. And oh my God, Sai influencer. And Yup. Y'all like didn't read the room, and y'all sit here and you became the villains. And I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, RHONY needed a villain, and we got two. So, you know, I'm not mad. I just look forward to next season, and I just hope that Sai and Erin will just own the fact that they gave fans something to love to hate.
You ate that.
Comment right now and tell me what you guys think about all this. Do you think that Bravo fans are going too hard on Erin and Sai? Or do you feel like this backlash is well-deserved? Also, be sure to tell me what you thought about this new era for the Real Housewives of New York. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end, and don't forget to check out this great deal on Factor. Just click the link in the description box below to use my special offer today. Thanks again, Factor, for sponsoring today's video, and I just cannot wait to see you guys on the next video. You know, maybe we'll talk about New York again. Maybe we'll get back to Atlanta. You never know. You just gonna have to come back and see.
Check out that man, and I G man, day in day out, tina me not slaying.